다다이 ngandna sangmala jikyo jondo so the ngototis.
This time we talking is only introduction.
Logi na ngotoji chate shakonari, tadabi na ngotoji chate shakonari.
So the history also as introduction, and the viewpoints also as instruction.
Chinamina mandel per chijin gulu sura tabala ngarang so storjing lecture manapa chini shakono de la jisirayos.
So you guys offering mandalas and then request teaching everything as should be in traditional way. I feel thanks.
Tangarangana ngoni jindibta so tun tani no the nyamber ko wadan kan chutabla so wata so sangma chi shani tane sha tang wi ore namji na tane sha go wi ore tane yinna ya tanda da jang je kemi.
So there's a way of first you pray the lineage lamas, and then you check and request to how to be great appropriate listener, that kind of way, but I'm not really doing this.
Chetanga jantong ka ta chinda oji na jepting kinga to ko chetang la ngoni la ji sondip ton tani jantong ka chetla na sama amara samchichi tagam jigni sondip ngama na korang molam ji yore to ni ndostang to ji go yore.
When teaching jantong view properly, there is a way of Kangatorcho his way. If it's his way, then he first read the prayer of the lineage prayer, and then he teach. It is like a proper way of explain, and that way he explain. And then when we finish, then there's a particular prayer after that. Because we during this time only introduction, so we do less elaborations possible.
Tani jantong de ko ji jantong tadu ngotola jantong gso tan chan de desanyang botong yore.
So when we say Jantong Majamika, that the main focus is Tatangatangarba. So Tatangatangarba have many different names. Sometimes say the essence. Sometimes say the elements. Sometimes Dharmadhatu. Sometimes the luminosity of the wisdom. Sometimes the essence of the Buddha. So the main name is the Tathagata, which means the, the essence of the who gone into the great bliss. So those all, their way of explaining this all is the same meaning, and also their way of those a little bit different way to explain.
Jonang sang dawo yinna penna ngaran so 소설 다림도르디 니종테 장집생 회 딜노트 콜로르바 섬 항상 지와가 상마가 단시아 직반에서 간도기요리.
According to Jonang, that's the patimokshal part, and then bodhisattva part, and then the last Vajrayana part, all is the same purpose of the teaching.
다른 타르틱 탁징도 봐 정말 그 노바 소다 어떻게 건데 낭시게나 차시 나토시도.
So in general, that's all the Buddha's teachings. The final purpose is the same. Everybody agrees, but there's a particular way explanation a little bit different.
저는 그 로마에 저기 오미 돈다양 망체슈건 공부를 강탐이 로마 telα koviori.
Also, the Madhyamika meaning is the most of the people understand that meaning of the what Nagarjuna said.
Jonang 공부를 tambi danaga Roma 코나 임빙이바 만두.
According to Jonang, the Madhyamika is not only what Nagarjuna said.
제든 따라나 다가 탐초 오미 오나 단다가 오미 남자가 지박송요.
So Jiptan Taranatha, he told from beginning of the Tangcho Goma, he distinguished very detail.
그러나 gelande 함이 타바니 종 tani getarlung go dombala antoam tani samalongba to sosotawi dimno ko tansha tang tartig odorji tabi tansha tangma goma yin deri shakndus.
So for instance, even the vehicle for the human birth and the high realm, heavenly rebirth, those all teachings, and then patimokshal teachings up to the Vajrayana, all of them is Madhyamika.
그러나 롱바 소소니 형이 쳐도 타마 찍던디니 Chenpo 차. tani chiptande jamsola wamni jamsonani sama rochid dindo nangjing thaba kangdang kangyen nang tartik tanda ngidong homna la jemdo yoris.
So for instance, everywhere small rivers and small creeks and everything go to the big rivers, and then all the big rivers finally go to the ocean. So similar way, all the teachings, everything finally go into the definitive teaching of the Gentong Madhyamika.
tham doshogni shutayen nanda ngashogni ngutayen nanda dodang jiddi gongba tamcha tam tartik adorji nan jurla jor chang bam nare.
So the indirect teachings of the sutra and the direct teachings of the tantra, all of them finally go in direct to the Raja Yoga path.
도시거나 가시거나 지금 몸몸비 털때 식단 제비요래 가시거나 식단 동거요래 가시거나 종작살 보단 주단 거요래 가시거나 신든이 장살 보단 요래 되는 돈이 있나요 단다고 대선양 보 니돈도 동거요래.
So according to the sutra, some sutras say very little, some sutras say indirect, some sutras say direct but brief, and some sutras more details of direct, but all of them the same purpose and the same direction.
콜로르 박섬 그 거름 나오이나 때나온 징거 비비 철당 정자 서비 철당 신드니 장 서보지니 담반다고 지리도 그
same as that same the three training wells also similar. Some is a little bit hidden way of teaching, some is more elaborated, and some much more elaborated, and then final purpose and direction is same.
그러니까 니릭 자모라 차바르까장 찬니 이치바르까 까 더니 이치나양 냠슬롬바 까와도 따지 제상와지 렌두스.
It is in general, firstly, not easy to even meet the profound meaning. Even you meet the profound meaning, and then not easy to understand. Even you understand the profound meaning, it's not easy to accomplishment.
Jikting Shawa in Natanari, Shawa Chong and Nama second and now Riptabinary, Shawa Chenpo Jigana, Sambon Jigi Pobang, your Mari, Riptika Lang, Manumba Jago, Yoris, Yanang Tatu Tobang, Chenpo Yoris.
So it's similar like worldly things also. Small achievement and small result, those things many people can do it, but something is a very big accomplishment or that kind of things, it's not enough, most of people not enough confidence to do it, but even to do it still is not easy to overcome the obstacles. So if you did overcome everything, then of course have a big result.
Oh yeah, Dani Tela Sanjirang, Papa Solmun Chambi Yibim Dona, Yang Tanamjin Song Yoris.
This is kind of similar is Buddha himself said in the Sutra of the Angulimala Sutra.
Jikting Shawa in Karchimbo, you develop Shibala, lead on Tota Soyang Tongo Yore, Tanam Jingo, Jinka Yoris, in Jikting Shawa Chimbo, you develop Yinkan Yori, Kipayang Tanam in Chevy Yori. Tanam Jingan around so Chuji Shawa Karchimbo, you develop Shibala, lead on Soyang Tongo, the Shongo Yoris.
So even worldly concerns something big achievement, so you have to sacrifice a lot. Some of them even you have to sacrifice your own life. So it's similarly even the great accomplishment of Dharma, you need a lot of sacrifice. So this is the Angulimala, he taught that to the Manjushira in this sutra. Dan Zambian Lang, Dan Lang Pen Temji, Simjian Temjela, Devian Sharpi, Yang, Taba, Tamba, Tezgo, Jua, a Yong Zhong, Yinoji, Rang, Zhojang, Dang, the Raptor Tamber Xiao, the Yoris. So in this sutra, he's saying is to understand this Tathagata, the Buddha nature, is permanent, stable, and eternal, everything. To understand this, you have to sacrifice like the universe, anything in the universe you have to sacrifice. So sacrifice your own life and then you have to stabilize it, means it's not something easy. This is even not easy to teach for the teacher how to this the definite meaning. So also to listen this and to hear this and to understand also need great merit. This is said in all the definitive sutras. So the belong to the third way of Dharma. So the lower vehicles you try in eons, rather the high vehicle, even you genuinely pay respect, is more valuable. Because the definitive in the sutra, the real Buddha nature is said without any hidden or indirect, without indirect, very clearly said directly. So Buddha himself said that. Buddha himself said, when I teach in definitive sutras, most people don't believe it. So the people many times reborn as a wolf or the cat or little shanku or the monkey, or this kind of people not easily to understand the definitive sutras. Because the called Shiba Jinten, the causes of the similar of the what they experienced before, and the next life also you do similar of actions. For instance, if someone very great jealous person in the past, even this lifetime, nobody need teach you how to jealous. You just easily know. Similarly, in the past, somebody very hated and angry person is since you born innately you have that kind of propensity. So in the previous life, somebody very stubborn and don't believe anybody, that kind of person also in this life have similar nature. So whatever you long time did in the past, there is some propensity similar. So if someone previous life they didn't believe the definitive teachings, and they have some criticism of these teachings, in this lifetime also similar nature. First, we're going to talk about the source of the Chenpo a little bit. The details Rinpoche is going to talk in the future. So I don't know English very well, but I know a little bit. Long time ago I learned English half year, but then I forgot everything.
ndo chok kong da wo ji xian na zo de tang yi de nyang bum de de so la te ge yo res.
So if we talk about the source of the sutra path, the mostly they are referring to the definitive sutras.
Jilla ma ga nang na di korang kong de so gang dang gang yin sar bo ji song yo res.
In the Uttara Tantra, what the sources of Jentong said very clearly.
Ka shi ge ndo jong a de zhang yo res.
Some people refer to 15 sutras.
Ka shi ge da ngi do nyang bo de ko lo so bim do cha chang zhang de yo res.
Some people referred all the sutras of the three train of wells.
Oh yeah. Angi do nyang bum do cha ge da rang a so la re re ji ni ngo chu chi a ge ti so mdu si.
So we don't have time to each by each to introduce the sutras.
Te charang so ka le chi ne zi ro nang.
You can study this slowly.
De lam do de ni she sta ti de on do ni she sta ni de on ta na ga yeb de no ma bo ji yo res.
Some says 21 sutras, some said 20 sutras. So there's a little bit different versions.
Oh yeah. A kan ta re no an ko lo ta mi do de la kong te ga re di ta ga ha ko res.
So whatever if we say refer to the third dharma well, then is quite clear.
Ta ge te gong ban de tan ju da wen na do shok la sham chu de nga dang wo ma ge ri so to cha tang dang yo res.
Then is the Shastra.
Shastra.
Shastra is the fab text from the Maitreya and the Nagarjuna's six
Praises.
Six praises and six treatises.
Treatises.
Yes, 6 treatises.
Nam jing ge lo gon to me dang ing nin to chang ma de wo ma wa wo ma yan tong ba la. Jonang gen do kres.
Not only this, then is Asanga and the Vajabandhu, all of them is great Madhyamika, Jonang, according to Jonang.
Kong chu song la yang da de ge yim kan ge lo ma ge wang de xi ni de ji kam dang wong dang tan ba mang bo song yo sa res.
So, however, is for the disciples, suitability for the disciples, perhaps they teach many different forms.
Go mo lo de ko song da wo yin na yang ka re rang tong tong ge yo na o ka re jan tong tong ge yo na o tan da yo res.
So even Nagarjuna's teachings, sometimes he look like teaching Rangtong, and sometimes seems like teaching Jentong.
Oh yeah. Katok ge si ban ching ge phakwan nam ni ji gong ban gar wa me ye ni korang ge thak jan ni tan da yu de yo res.
Katok Girta Panchata, he saying all the area noble beings have purpose teachings, have no and meaning is no contradiction.
Tan dong ka yang ge se tik bo yin sa ma res.
This is believing is not only Girte.
Jagan na lo gon ren jong je wa dang.
In India, the master or Rinjong,
Ser nang ba
Sirnapa,
me te ba
Metapa,
jo ji pa na ata sha to so go khong su go thar ti go gong ba gar wa me ta song yo sa res.
and George Hordatika, all of them, the purpose of the teaching and meaning is finally not in contradict.
Da pola sonna chujin so so la yan dong killing jing gan ma bo dus.
So if we look at the Tibetan traditions, there's many of the great beings are the Gentongpa.
아버나 사자람 손진 그 선도 반친 식전 초단 양 친티옹보다 소개한 양동 따 남덕던도 그요리.
So for instance, if it's Satya tradition, then is Panchin Shakchan Chokdan, and the Jiang Chen Tsirampo, those really believes that Gentong is a pure view.
그나정 그 karma바 다 karma바랑 송도지 추적 잠소 모초도지 라소바가 양 따 남덕도 제기요리.
As same as the first Karmapa, the seventh and the ninth also they believe similar.
다른 karma 정아 봐요.
Also the 15th Karmapa Kachibdorji.
냐미 쇼라 긴창롱 치남 점바가 직돈 줍 가리든 오마잔 동탄리리와리.
From the Nyangma tradition, that's the Longchenpa's Tsikton root is explained as like a Gentong.
아디나로라 간다지기 와리디나 오마랑 동땅 잔동 니까 차버림 제사 그 질라미 칙도소 공거 잔동 코나터 괜친 돌부바 송 제타와 송 요리.
So the Uttara Tantras making distinguishes of the Rantong Gentong. That part Longchenpa explained exactly same as Torpoba to the Gentong.
아니 망랑 로친 다르마시르 송거 단나거 동tum 남기 금지와 디나로양 잔동 딸 송요리.
Manlang Lochin Dharmashir, his explanation of the Lochin Dharmakiri, Domsindra, the commentary of the three vows, also he is saying very similar.
니 스디 추진 용리당 딜호마 장마가 잔동도 비요리 뜻는 공대 셰차송.
So as same as the Siddhi Joni and all his followers, they believe the Jantong very much.
그냥마가 뭐팜거는 뭐팜라 잔동 killem비 단주니 요리.
Even in Jimapama has two texts according to Janton.
잔동 니도니엔 적대 저바 옌노 송거데스.
Janton is the definitive teaching and the supreme teaching.
근데 인당다 볼라 잔동 그용 지상 지바 농리가 니가 금들이 요바 랑리가 강측바 판섬 적고 단주 다다가 중미든 잠소인다 요리.
Regardless how many that kind of great masters believe the Janton, the best and complete and with confidence that Janton doctrine is the mountain doctrine Torpopas.
아니 근진 돌부바가 송 질라민들 단나오진데.
As same as Torpopa's commentary of the Uttara Tantra, also like that.
then 사리 니마당 갑도 지와양 단나오진데.
So this Kwabdo Jiva and Denisarinima also same.
다 상마 송jam바당 들니 상마도 공박 찍든 그 용칸도 과양 탁든지 안나 종와데 디그 데마카시 젠지 요리 티낭 로라 다 타과참 담제 타르틱데라 조르노 텔라 특적 그 나나 따요메리.
There is a Kwayang Tajurwa that takes even he make more clarify everything is the final meaning is Janton view.
차디낭 샤친 독신 유동데 상마도 잔통 인디다디
Inside this, he even the Dzogchen and Mahamudra, everything is meaning of the Zhentong. Garmit to be on the Garmit.
Dzogpa Chenpo Rangtong ma yin Rangtong yin Dzogpa Chenpo men di hon. Rangtong ngoma yin. Rangtong ngoma yin. Garmi gama ta thangma gomba tartik da lonna malonna ri ma tom tartik lonji wang da na thangma da jigin de.
It's just like Dzogpa Chenpo is not impossible Rangtong, and it is must be Zhentong, like that way. Same as the Mahamudra.
Tanita Jamba Chaka Son Margo Pachi Tagajakim Dordibam Dornibaji Soni Tangapsholam Dordiana.
So we're going to everything briefly. So now we're going to talk about very briefly and Vajrayana part.
Ngapsho Jidi Tamchi Chief Tandun the Odorjinan Julajor Kyozer Kyori.
So all the Vajrayana teachings is included in the Vajra Yoga part.
Oh yeah. Tajantung Dordi Jini Shaki in Das.
No, I'm going to talk very briefly.
Then I'll start to get you in.
Today we horse racing. We're doing horse racing.
Start Jini, Starship Jini, some Joktagian.
Horse racing. Who is the fastest?
Japton Taranati Santa Ujambarana and the Sondu.
The Taranata, he said in the Jambarwa.
Lama Gongwanam Jasonim Dorji Tamji Tonji Chidmali Bashon.
This is the all the Lama's teachings, the most definitive essence in here.
Takwa Tamji Yang Steve.
This is the tip of all the vehicles.
Namjin Taba Tamji Yang Steve, then Ganza. Nyama Chikumato, Jamba Parchik, the Takoyan Steve, the Kumari, Koran Steve, Young Mid, the Telagaway, Nyama Gawayori, then Jepton Taranatagum. Dochinly Jam Parson, then Nintendo Shake, the Tapagan Yang Steve.
Usually, only Nyamapa say the Dzogchen is the tip of the vehicles, and others don't say it. Instead, they criticize that. But Taranata, he want show is even go beyond the Dzogchen. So that's why he said. And then Mapam the answer to the criticisms say, of course we can say in the tip.
Jamba Chakin Dotanga still I live something at Tarson and I would chat on it. Mazak on the
So the others contribute because if you go on the tip, that means you finish. Yeah. But the meaning is here tip, it means the most high one. 인석. And also he said all the siddhas, the source of the siddhas of all worldly and the enlightenment.
There's some sanji tamji you do ba sik bilamian de kon.
All the Buddhas 3 times path taken.
Nanjiro wa sik tamji ji shakshir lam jingo yin de kon.
All the yogis and yoginis the path.
Cham tik ba do ji li dang dam bi kang sa ji tsak li sik la sang ji shik ka dam ba de yin de kon.
So someone with 6 constitute people can reach enlightenment one lifetime.
Nilam chapar dam pa yin de kon.
This is a very shortcut but also very fast path.
Da cha ga ta ga sha ga ma yin ba ga nang lo la kong ge ji shang ji war di tan don de thang ma yon ne da nga su sab che dam de ma to tan da sha ki yo ma.
So this all is he not just saying, he explain how like to be like this, but we just telling the names, we not going details.
Ji ji jaro jan tama nam so dor ji tsig ri shang sang wi ton de chok dang sang ji ti jin ko lo mar bi jang sar tam ba yin ko.
So he said other tantras and they incredible profound many meanings is not clear because it's hidden, but this part shown everything elaborate very clearly.
Chetang ge do yin na rang so du cha chi jod bi ni kap se thang ma la cha chu re jod ji yo ri.
Even like sutra path, when they talk about the unique qualities, of course everybody have some kind of quality you can talk.
Ta de long la tin ri ba go drip ta ge nyam ling ge khang ma ra jer da di thang ma da na ni re ni ti cha chu den jo go na ti jong ka chi la na na sa ro song yo ma ri ti khur di na thang ma da na yo song ja ho ji ri.
But if you referred every single thing referred to the long means Buddha's teachings, and then every single one you had reasoning and then experiencing, and that kind of details not everyone has, but in Kalachakra path saying very clear. So to do this, have this experience, have to practice the 6 yogas.
Oh, ha go go na. Anji gang la mambo yo mari tan da rin chung mi dun jam do anji gang la jer yo te la nan dan da tar ko de join.
So if you to do this, there's no many in English. So the most you had is that's the Amontra doctrine, have to know very well.
Tani Rinpoche gan na tingor ko la mambo ti yo de te so la tar ko de join.
So Rinpoche wrote many books about Kalachakra. So please, can you read them?
Country Rinpoche book. Chetang ngarang so ta polli philos thon yo ba ge Jonang ba nyong res.
In general, very rare Jonang was come out of the Tibet.
Tani Jonang ge chutsa ya ma bo ma res.
Jonang Dharma Center is also very rare.
Jonang ge kor ge tip ma bo thon yo ba yang sida yo ma res.
The books about Jonang are also rare.
Chutsa chig dang ma chig tanda ge ni ba chok ba chong chong de ni ba la te ni de tip ma bo thon yo ba yo ma res.
So small center and small community compilation this much text not exist.
Nanyan ben dorje da ni ting kro ching ka di da so chen na ba ge tip da so tong yo sa ro.
So last year when His Holiness conducting the Kalachakra empowerment in Bodh Gaya, you guys must sell the books.
Tikabla Mambo with the Lalakadus.
I heard that many people said
Oh, Mama Jonang Kurlakan, Shigami Lakadus.
before nobody know, we don't know anything about Jonang.
Tana Osatilia, Jonang Sopa, Chenpo, Sari, Contu Tipe Mambo Tony, Hajang Jonah, such a the Gandulandu. Gandhi Dandu.
So nowadays in Australia must be very big organization because so many books in there, separate big place.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Must be true.
It's very encouraging.
The negative Mambo Dang, Tinker Kundari, Tangari, Tangwala, Gojim, Hoji Chatang, the Party, Chatang, the Nata Yomari, then Party Tikabla, Tenaji, Yobaji, Chijang, Mayo Paris.
So not only just books, but also tankas for visualization and everything, whatever people need is that kind of never happened before. Even the organizers of the Tibetan government didn't have that much. So that kind of many books. So if nobody read the books, then is a defeated purpose.
I
don't have to talk too much, Genton, and you guys can read those. So therefore, I'm saying this is introduction. So in general, I introduce in Genton view, but more Rinpoche's books I'm introducing you. They have really believed has a very big organization in Australia. There's many big organizations, but that kind of many books published very rare. So we know is the all Tibetan traditions we know very well. So there's Dharma centers like in Riman in 50 years, that kind of, they have some. Oh, in general, that in 20 years, kind of Dharma centers never have like this. You guys even not 20 years yet, huh? We are 15 now.
15. Oh,
so you must have had one book every year.
All of them in 2. Just joking. That was over 7.
First, I have to learn English.
Yeah.
First 5 years. In America, the most is the Shambhala centers.
Shambhala publication, Dharma publication,
Dharma publication.
Rigpa.
The most translation part is Pamakara.
Farentala yori, the Natinang Domyong, Jim Gandaton, Moshi.
This is these translators in France, and I know them.
Tanang Jim Kan Sangma the Sobon Chimo Shartayo.
All the translators, they are professors.
Tani Gilgen Yaboyori, Lobun Lundasa Yaboyori, Chastina Yaboyori,
They have
Mumang Boyori.
They have many great teachers, and they have many great advisors, and they have a lot of money and have everything.
Hakona to you get Jirna, Sar Mambola, Mambo Tani, Junitana Jepios.
Even they translate one text, many people have to check.
Tanda don't say Rambuchi, Quanjir Jirkayo, Jinkan Manche, you the consul Ganangambari.
So now those are leading the translation of the sutra, Kanjir. Yeah. So that also the most translators from there.
Tinang Takan the Gandin they gonna look at Jinkan, so you think
The main director is the Trikapama Wargir.
Trikapama Takamari, Punayang. Takoranga Ming Mayimbaga, Roba Jamni, Tipe Mambu Tongiore.
Trikapama Wargir has many books in Tibet without his name. Kirguptino Dinosokr Girno.
Mari, Jana Roquatin, Timambu Tongi, Warkachi. A young Roi, the Warko.
So he helped in many books to publication. Huezo. Here.
Yes, Huastak, Sarah. Huastak. Paltak, Palti, Huezo, the Gioli, Puna. They will jump among Bubarja. In Toro, some than the Taranat, some Chatham can teach Huezo. After some Trikabama, one day. What a console with Jagda boy in your park, you are the boy legally can move Jala.
Even they have 100 people for only Tibetan workers.
Oh, yeah. Hachasund in Makaji chicken, the Likali, the job that Tim the Mambo Tim the Apojiton and the Hali Gord.
So here you are only few people accomplish that kind of book is incredible.
Only Tamala 3G again.
So I really say thank you for everyone.
Oh, yeah. Tata, don't take them to Jiri.
This is enough probably for Genton.
Tamana Chana to do a Jijok.
Otherwise you can have question.
Toachiki, Tawani Jenacho.
Okay. 2 questions, okay?
2 questions.
2 to 2.
I'm thinking. I should have them prepared. No, can't think of anything right now.
You can question anything. It doesn't have to be exact view.
Doesn't have to be the view, yes?
Huh?
Ask from.
Related to Zhentong, hopefully.
Oh.
We have to use our questions carefully.
No, I will ask at the end. Because it's not a Shenton question. General.
That's okay, general question.
Okay.
General question.
Rinpoche talked about Woman, the Tenzing, Sakya Tenzing as the head of the spiritual lineages in Tibet.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Tulku system, now new Tulkus being recognized, is there a hierarchy like when these Tulkus are being recognized, His Holiness the Dalai Lama recognized, Sakya Tenzing recognized, another Chandra Rinpoche, like does it make a difference when these Tulkus are being recognized, or when the Tulku is recognized, if His Holiness the Dalai Lama recognized, will it be more valuable, or how this is process being done?
The Juhida. Turkichaga Munzini did the Munzini Yenu Chapar Kwanka, the Jing Toman or than the Muyoner trick in Jerem Rauchim is a Hoga.
Za. Turku Pogologi la Iran Boris.
The Turkish system is a very long time in Tibetan history.
When you took a Toma Gadishon, you are in a Turku Mundi, Japaning and Mundi.
So when it started, if you think about, this is actually happened even 8th century.
Pogoloda Tamangar Rinpoche long time, to just Chiton did and Segas on that, Pagaman Landeri, Magamin Landeri, did that, Lota Chagari in the Mundin Jimari, Lota Chesam does.
Rinpoche.
Oh, yeah.
Rinpoche, he get on it.
Mean.
So all the great translators, he say, this is the great one. This father name, this mother name, this like that way he recognized it.
Tani tikabla lota wa tangban lakta bde jo kersha songari kersha di yang chute berota na ge jamo chawi roni mundin ji ore.
That time one great translator Sangba Lakta passed away, and this reincarnation recognized by Berotana in Yarong region. His name is Yeda Nyangpo.
Tatam the Shong Yori than Turkey Lamlik Titangwanda, Ready in the Warma Chapa Yopata, Nipar the Talgo Adam, Tanaga Chachinta, Karma Baningos on Ready Tamagalapior.
So that is happened earlier, but then the compilation Turkish system, and you have master to recognize, and then what is the first, second, third, that kind of system, everybody believes started from Karmapa.
Tani Turkey Munzin de la Rikashi Oris.
So how recognize Turkey also there's a few categories.
Kaji the Ranga Yiki Yarni, Nichiwa Momadan Dayan, these are the Yiki Yokoyores.
Some of them they lived later and say, my next life is this.
Commander Mamona chapter Tangni. Pemas of chapter Tangni, Ngajima Dela Matandela Chivalengi, the chapter Tanguyores.
Not only this, some people even announce it for the public, say, next life I'm born here, such and such.
Papa Tangsang such a tendon down in Korang about it on Momana chapter Tang, Yiki tree. Tani, Nashagi, the teaching tea of chicken, Mola Songo Kornikon, Kirksha, Tanai Dadita, Kanga, Suba Mibanda, Jimmy, Tanai Songyori.
For instance, this former the Sacha Tenzin, his previous life upon Tirton, he told in the public, I will be this family.
Oh, that is. The Niba the Garde Gorego, Tandago, Jarmuchi, Lama Chekaka, Jarmuchi Mundin and Lama Chenpo Mundin.
So the other system is some like His Holiness or like that kind of high Lama recognized one.
Somebody Tandagan so Serbum Stigni, Pumina Mang Jacques, Domba Mambotan, Molamina Botan, Nani Stigni, Lengiores.
The third is we collect many names inside vase, and then many prayers, and then they choose one.
Kashi the Koran Chimatani, Chiang Matan in the Dande in the Tamala Lab, the Shintasaro or Shini, Yamata Ichi, International.
Some of them, when they're young, they say, I'm such and such in my parents' life, and telling many evidence, so then people believed, and that way happened. So there's a faith as some kind of oracles telling who is. The position is who higher and lower. There's many ways, many categories. If that Dalai Lama recognized it, doesn't mean is a big Turku. So recognize oneself doesn't mean is small.
Rinpoche ngundin je Jonang gumba chongchong go chirki chongchong goni ang Chenpo me batana mambo ngundin je yore.
So even Dalai Lama, he recognizes the small turkers from small monasteries in lower positions.
Tanang jing pog tirton jasta nang ngari chong rawo inna da ngabda nang ma odi inna da ta pog lama parchir kiba jesa pog chutin thama kiba jesa da go tanda tirton sadan do rang rangin ngundin ji yongare.
For instance, those respected by everybody, but they recognize themselves.
The
most of the testons, over 100 testons, the most important ones, mostly they recognize themselves.
인당 거랑라 자주지 거기 요리 장 killing 자주도 맨날 다가지 나연디 뇽바다 오지는 자 저쪽 물린 덥고 말이 줄을 물린 덥고 말이 다 거랑 뇽비다 반도가 마요 말.
But they have to have some unique qualities the public accept and society accept. If don't have any special qualities, then it's just crazy.
Tirton Jackson da wina manche yudo da hobyon jin margo na rangjin ji gomba long dor ni dor nga khojong kang la yang ata na chatok me ba chagni tani thangma go killing jong da utanare.
So many of the testons they didn't even have to study and they just know everything by themselves. So then the public acceptance.
Tangbo re di mari di tani ngana so go iser bangan jing go samba jagi 저와지 딱셰지 냠세지 단다지니 다 상마게 이치니 단다지니 안도 작조지.
So all of them is kind of like examine and then finally they passed everything the test. In general, Tibetan's nature is not easy to believe something.
Just 그러면서 부바강에나 출그 스타트업도 이게 신나 맛이 난다. 라비나로라 출그 스타트업 정도지 라가니 제비 스타트업 정도지 요래.
So as long as you are Tibetan, even you are literate or illiterate, still everybody has some degree of quite strong, high degree of dharma quality, so they are very judgmental.
사람이 소소나 라마 쳔보래 요아리 곰바 레리 라마 쳔보지 요아리 다가도 공통된 거 그렇게 말해.
Every location have a high lama and a big monastery and everything, so easily nobody bow down you.
나 때도 이 니시앙 고마탄긴디 디다디 가양 떡치고 마도 가양 메 빠지긴 참나 서강게 거랑 연비자 안jo가 마도 요 말.
If somebody say, "Oh, I am very high reincarnation, I'm teston," if just saying that, everybody just put as categories of crazy. Nobody agree.
等你在那个拉玛钦布当청청 라와야 저 뭐만 라마 钦布当청청들한테 거랑 소소 다 특지당 몰람 라테니 어디서 망용다 그 삼로 동지마도 첫 니젠지 요 말이.
So when we say high lama or small lama is mainly how much the aspiration, merit, how much benefit more people. Only we can measure by this a little bit, but there is no really true measurements.
그러나 근친 돌보바, 근친 롱친바, 지 로브장자바, 콘토 상반의 실로니 로브종에 나오는 방구 장장레지. 잡자가 제가 식보요 아마리 다니 그때 공마고 더보요 아마리 난친요 아마리 강요 말.
For instance, Kinchin Tolpoba and Longchin Ramjam and Jetsongkapa, all of them, they are just beggars. They just study hard and practice hard and become like this. It's not like already have a high title. It's not that kind of.
Tani koran to 그 챗좀 쪼스는 거 연단도 살아 몬몬서도 부지니 샤룡디 갑라 티 갑라 그래디나 연단라 콘크리티 바 연단라 렌탕 요아리 용된 라 렌탕 요디 상마 그 공투도마 작성 요다고 공도 거려니 라마 침보 작성.
So when they realize it and they shine in the great qualities from them, and then people respect their qualities, so then they have many students, and that's why it becomes a high lama.
My question is, can Sakya Rinpoche recognize the tulku of Nigmapa, Gelugpa, can recognize, or only Sakyapa, select Sakyapa, Nigmapa select Nigmapa?
Kutrawatar is a Sakyatan Chujirjan Turkangunzi Gonareso Kasan Kasan me and the Tigajan Bachi out of Nartaris.
Ngoma yenna Gumba the Lama the Shason you want to Tana. Gumba the Koran Tabayo Lama Chilan do. Jarambuji no such a same Nang Chokulu. Lama says Gumba the Rang, Gumba the Hardy, Murdi, Tasang Chatang, the Tabaji, the Tajana, so in the do.
So in the past, if the one monastery Lama passed away, and the monastery and the community, whoever believes that Lama, they ask and let recognize, it's not anything to do with traditions.
Jarambuji put Tamago Lama Gundinjina to Giori, such a Komago put Tamago Lama Turkundinjina. So no ya Jini Konatum Joya Bodi on the Tandu.
So the more connection is the who request and what they believe is nothing to do with traditions.
Tanda now in that didn't argue Mari, Lokashi Hunla, and the Pojong Chujin Nankarni, Karizina, Turkundin Jego, the Tadajik Koranso Chumda, which is over your side.
So nowadays maybe little changes that the Tibetans making kind of rules and saying maybe they should recognize themselves within their own tradition.
Inang Tela Chitokuni Lama Chekala Tanda two Giorimato, Chitokoni Mulin Tobioma, Tanda, the Tobioma.
So this is only meeting by between high lamas, but the society haven't accepted that yet.
Chujingang enough Chitok Mulin Toga, the guy chase you that is, Lama Chimbo Mulin Tovali, Chitok Mulin Toga, the guy chase you.
Any tradition, the most important, the society acceptance is more important than high lama acceptance.
Chuligang Gang la Chitola Gumko yo near Neo Remato, Lama Tinila Gumko yo near Nidayoma.
Or the Dharma and the traditions remain because the society need, not is just few lamas need them.
Chitola Gumko maybe Nikabla Korampa Gomba Jorang, Chuligang Gang and Koram Peter Dondo Jorang.
So any kind of religion or this, if the society don't need it, you just retire. There's no other way.
Yeah. Rinpoche, can you please distinguish between the style of Zhentong presented by Dolpopa, Rangjung Dorje, Shakya Chokden, and Jamyang Control?
Wow, that's a good Nala, go to Modu Kisondana. Ningi go to Jayang Tabzamari, then I go to Jang Tabzamari.
You
Just
may
the style, just the style.
you open the very big doors. I cannot even open this, but I also cannot close these doors. So, kundaje tati gibazma yorongati chikchadong style didi chiga tsilna what the
Not the whole, just
Tam Shakjam Chokdan Dangnum Tanda Kenshin Turbo by Nirka, Chachum, Jepar, Shepa, La Taranata, Tambi, nor the Nersik that you go to or the Naujin this, the Bananga Chapranji Tokumadus.
So Shakchen Chokdan in the Tolpopa's distinguishing is already Taranata made of 21 pounds. I cannot make any better than this, so we can say this is the same.
Chica Niduin love you, Chica the Karadegona, Dasanyambo, Nidun Momarang, my Tokyo.
Yeah, if we just say briefly, one saying this Tatangatangarba exactly what is said in the sutra, the Tolpopa saying this is the most definitive, and Sheikh James Jordan not 100% accepting.
That the sutras are definitive?
No, the Tatangarangarba.
then Jamgung Kongshik Nidun Yang Bodam Tartik, Dashan Yang Bodam Tartik, Takwatamba, Terzquati, Yen Dadi, the Rang Killing Yori, Yenang Sanko Sardo number, Yemen Kang Labioma.
So, Kongtur Yondan Jamso, he agrees that the Tatangarangarba is a permanent, eternal, everything, but he still have innumerable aspects. He didn't say yes or no. So, Longchen Ramjan also is similar. Many things are agreed, but maybe not clarified 100%.
The Jonang Bilu Sula, Jelam, Jew Kangan Niskap, Yenayang, Jasanabum Sanko Sardo Kanabajan and Dokioro, Tata Kinchon Chinam Jambaga, Nanserji Terto Nanserji Ter, the other Kagaradina, Tinuam, Namchargona, Derfia Muba Yona, Tetan Tendon, the Chargimato, Korangona, Kantarianum, Sanko Sardo Konamba, Janakunabajan, either the Manger was give that down made that the matter phone in the Basti Tagore, Tolwa the Chabrichanga Yoma.
So only difference is that according to Tolpopa that all the major markers, many markers, all these aspects always there in grand term, part term, and result term. But the Longshenpa say all potentials there, anytime ready to rise, but is not saying all the time same.
No, it's manifest.
That's the only difference. Is everything else same?
Rangjon Dorje is same?
Ramson Dorje similar.
Dorji, Jambu Contrinica, Tishola Kajafe Yomari, Longchimbi Kaja, Johnset and Duchan.
If we say very briefly that Ramson Dorje and Jamgun Contra didn't clarify it, and Lonchenba clarify a little bit.
Jachi Gupchi Nitan of some guild, Jachi Gupchi called good of Chibare some guild, Tina Guchi Namjak Doctor Shok Tamziga, Chap Tamo the Namjaki, Rilla Jatan, Chap Jonzechi, Ina some guild, Ramson Dorje, Lonchimba, Torboba, some Lamato, Jachi Gupchi called Gachibare that year.
So he thinks that 99% is the same. Only maybe just 1% Ramson Dorje and Lonchenba Torpopa. Maybe how to explain a little bit different.
Jedem Shona in the Sachi Shona, Toso Janton Doku Yonanda, Janton killing Yonanda, Konsu Jaching up Jimato Dagioma.
So the among the like Gelupas, even they agree with Janton, but still is like only 50% same.
Talamji Namjak the Chatan Dagiori.
So the whole parties they agree.
Jelam Dirsum Dawina, Tata Tambasama Gojina, Judge Simpson Dagios, Tambasama Gojina, Judge Simpson Dagios, and Tomato Dagios.
If you make 30 categories, then only 30% is same.
There's a young booty, you part that Tamagan Doki, you are the Namjak the Gandayan, Giorgio, the Nana Soso, started the Chatama in Jogo, the Kali Tim Tani, Kashi, Tikola Malaba, that the Muslim Jimmy, Ega, Tangaran, that we are.
So everybody agrees that there is a Buddha nature, that Karagarba. But how does and what is identify everything is not same. And some people say, oh, this is inconceivable, conceivable, or go beyond description, and just live like that.
love yore.
Some of them they say this is Dharmadhatu. Dharmadhatu has no form and just live like this.
아니 가시 그 주지양라 주지양 딱바레디 딱바데라 강양 차리 니바 요아리 때는 그런 거 뭐라 장 나가 이시가 생각하고 가라 요 말이 되셔요.
So some of them say this Dharmadhatu is permanent and have a potential to rise anything, but there is nothing right yet. That kind of in general there is nothing.
갈롱치람 좀 도바다 돌부빈 도바다 까브레티나 아직바 나오 착요레.
So Long Chenpa and Tolpopas, the most of the time, if we look, just same.
냥마가 전에 뻔비거데 지금 도크요레.
So Nyangmapa believe is called Jean Pembishke, which means Chimrajirigo Jean Pembishke.
와 딜그 땅타가 남이엔동게 전에비나 딜그 땅타기 딱 봐야 돼.
Yes, Jean means young, always young, never degenerate, never old. That kind of body inside in your heart. Pamba is this inside the Pamba.
Oh yeah. 이 결혼이 티나 나게담 통고 말이다. 나나 요아래 이렇게. 돈기 빈적고요.
You can't see inside what it is, but inside is that kind of never generate, never become old is there.
삼고 사르도까지 샤르고나 아들시 뭐라 투니 샤고르마도 코랑라 니바 요미 그거니 저거 요 말이 될게요. 적당 되게 잡아야 돼. 아 코랑라 요아래 되나 요아래 될게요. 자상 도로 강탄바도 요아래 옛날 셔서래 요 말이 될거 낭서래 요아래 낭서래 되나 난게 니바도 요아래 될게요.
So whatever Toropa said, everything they agree, but they say you don't see. That's why inside very clear, not outside.
다띠고니 띠 마다죠 롱침바다 코니까 안타나레 옛날양 코다는 양간나 유일 하서고요. 름바나 링든 질 하서고요. 다베나 퓨나 창동걸 하서고요. 옛날양 또 시라칼지미 낭나요. 될게요. 다띠나비.
So they say every chakra has different groves that they identify. That means, but there's only inside, not outside.
다 낭나 다 넘버 탐체 바드림 레스탕도 다 조낭다는 닝마냐가 뒤 잡은데.
넘버 탐체 비추겠다. 냥미야 샤코다.
샤케리 넘버 탐체 바데르케리데 옛날에 레스탕을 잡았지. 아 냥미야 띵콘데르케 요래와. 띵콘니 넘버 탐체 바디나. 레스탕 뒤 잡은데. 조낭게 넘버 탐체 뒤가 끌라 잡다오는 끌라 잡죠다.
Tayo Kinchap.
Tayo Kinchap Jin there Kiora. The Tayo Kinchap to Ta Zigtang Data, Dina Bajan, the Tani Manzakio. The young Tana Kanzagodo. Kanzua Mipama, Tonda by a myth. Satona Yamaga Toba is at the carrier, they're going to hold a teaching Corlo last of Yarchak and Nabajan. Stigma to Messick, Kirjan by Karmato, Kanagan about the Carpios, that is something to do. Takon Jitu Hat of the Jitu Chang Harkari, the Jitu Ramjam, the Nama Ramjam, the Stokia, Kanzan Dunyam Linking Continent, and the Harkari, the Ramjam Karadi, not of her chocolate.
It seems like Nyawapa is have a little doubt if you say is all aspect all, then is they think is one, and if you say this is the oneness everywhere, partless. And then they think is more inflexible, so they think maybe saying like whatever rise is possible. For them is more flexible, I think that. This tax is chab non if they say chap, but this chap means is spare everywhere. So that's become again the same, like the Jonang said.
So
there's not much difference. That's something. Only little bit how expresses. Yes. Whatever the people can relate it, that is the best, I think. He said.
Judge Guppy Gorgon, that's on it. Tina Chashi, time to think that you're my
99% is the same, so there's only 1% which have a different ways to explain. That's it.
So what then is the unique quality of Dolpopa's teaching?
The detail, the not the museum, so that the torpo by Kirkichi, Tomo mind be catch you those. The was that the museum Chagashi by and six hours.
Oh, Torbo bag chachula, Chigni, Jiddy Tama, the no, the Tama, drinking Nito Yamduna, Tama Gong drinking change. Really, that indeed on the Nelam there, Tana didn't share it, Tanaga Jung, Tana, Pola Yoma.
So Torpopa's unique is all the teachings he combined together in the Mountain Doctrine. So that kind of teaching is not exist in Tibet.
All sutra, all tantra.
Oh yeah, Sutra Tanda Tamaga. Ah, Maganyan do Takwan Yaga do Chimo, Timothy, Tama of British. Tanaga Drinjo, Lixon Chatang,
All is from the Padimoksha to up to the highest yoga, tantra, everything he whipped it together. So this is only Torpopa, nobody has this.
Torchigli. Tani Tanagam, there's a young Jelam Jivir Nikab the Tamchet. Jishang, Jibber Terraji, Pugajan, Tolbo Bagaric, Jamson, Stinjan Yomaris, the Tajan, the Tarantan, I don't Tomaga, Namaduzi, the Yamamumayu Hamakoda.
So the other unique is or the grand path result very, very elaborately talk as like Mantra Doctrine. I never seen any other text in Tibet, any tradition.
Kenchang Chimbana, Ramjamana, Konk, Zochingi, Jidila, Penny Shaki Yori, Zochingi Jidila, Newton, Yumi Kanon Yori. The indicator, Gigi, some round you to Homag Lixochi, Nani on the Jig Newton Mari, the Jadicado, Jig Newton and the Shitangam Riva Gatana Mina, at the Sarah Consum Delcomari, Tanaga Lixotari. So,
Kanchilonchi Ramjam, he explained the Dzogchen, follow the Tantras. This is a very long, strong tradition. You not bend anything, you always follow the, so that's he do.
Jetang Kunga Choco, Jantong Jung, Momaptan Kauchim Zaba Yod, that you say yours.
So Zan Kauchi Temeshirab, he said there is a Janton explanation in the past.
Tamaza Tandago Kunga Choco Chijaganang of Jao Tolbo Bag Janton Maris, Zan Kauchi Janton Jayo, Jibag Sordim Nang, the Nang Yindi, the Konrik Kardigo, Lord Giganang, Payan Diviado.
Not only that, Kangatron shows inside Janton is not that the Torpoba's Janton, instead the Zankauchi is Zankauchi Temeshir of the Janton. So that means
much older.
Janton is more older.
Oh, Tada Janton Yamba Konyan said that Tansang Maratulati, he getting Jaya Kayamudus.
So this is a very good, how do you say, source, but we can't find today this text. So that means the Janton referred to India directly.
Oh yeah. Shamchu Gomlik Baza could have Tandaga Wijika Chenchia Dorgin, Jiyong, Tijipa, Tadao Jayo.
Wujika Chenchia Dorje directly come in this lineage, which means the Buddha materials teaching as meditative lineage.
Oh, Teddy. How much are on children? How can
you have any other question?
No.
Okay. Dala chokta.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Can I just clarify, when he was talking, did he say that it's what is inside your heart that never gets old? And that it doesn't
Yes.
degenerate? Does that mean that your primordial nature is at the heart?
Yeah, that's Nyingma's term, how explained the Buddha nature.
So that it has a location at your heart?
Are they literally saying it's at the heart, or are they just saying it's the heart of you?
디 저는 그 잠보 요 같다 그냥 그나 요새 요다 자집지가 killing
어 더다 집님아 killing 말에 더다 집님아 김을린 제다 나랑 소 파르둘리 요아레 예시지리 요아레 파르둘리 당 예시리 강가 네카브네 안다 냥데 요다 나랑록라 비가레 나랑록라 요데 그 요마도 단다 그 분도 그 나랑라 요데 그 요마레 가시가 다데 저랑 또 그 나랑라 요데 셰송나 까리 제케리 라페 요아레 옛날에 지디남 상마가 나랑라 예시지리 요바당 파르두 일리 요바 상마도 killing 요아레 또 상마라 심전 탐지 지진네 오비 대사는 영보 거랑라 요노 pom그 딱장노 마도 야마요 마다.
So this is not literally this is explanation of the Buddha nature. So when we say in the heart, it doesn't mean this the gross physical body is a heart. The heart we have many different heart. We have when we are alive this physical heart, and then pardo and then yeshiji lu, the primordial body, or is more subtle. But it doesn't matter how go to subtle, that Buddha nature is always in there, within. Its meaning is that. This is just terms and how you use like knowledges. Oh yeah. Okay, now you understood?
Yes.
就是好像不特切罗，然后那个思想去留一直都在，但是一直都保存在那个阿赖耶，然后不断的释放出来。
对对对，阿赖耶识的解释有很多种，阿赖耶种，的解释，龙钦巴大师的话是一种解释，还有我们分享他
I was just asking, further explaining, like, it's like term, like the life in different forms, but one stream.
Yeah.
So does that mean like even Buddha nature is also captured in Alaya and gets released every time when we become different forms, like human being form, whatever form? And you say, well, Alaya has different definitions, even like 11 kinds of definitions.
Yeah.
他的那更是高一个你这样的个他都正他刚也那更是你搞不了通的个他都地的刚才忙不就下几个的，地搞完长嘛个让你当上领导上所的这个得了他单独上的哟。
So when we talk about the alaya, and there's many different ways to explain each tradition, because there everybody considers this is a very profound teaching, and everybody have unique ways of to explain all these ones.
我的Jonang到位那用这个那个去年用这个节前不搞个有的吧？这里用这个个那边一，第那个去年用这个个他们这个现在你讲Chenpo的家还有。
Okay. So, for instance, Jonang has this thoroughly established non-levels, and these non-levels have many details of explanation.
当然人家龙钦比啊，那就这几个那个干了把比干嘞，一大地什么一大地下个有的，这个呢。
So Longchen have made the 11 categories and explain one by one. Okay.
다 당마그 만드는 거라 성으로.
만드는 거라. 사도에서.
사도 되네.